Welcome to Corrections Mama 27 channel. So this is a friendly fire video. This is about when you spray, what happens if you spray your sergeant. Yes, I pepper sprayed my sergeant. Now don't get too excited. She deserved it. And let me tell you what happened, all right? So this is an ingress-egress story. So oftentimes they would test us in the Sally port and in the main control and different security areas by checking our IDs and whatever. Well, this supervisor, she was a sergeant at the time. She was really gung-ho. She was a buck sergeant. Buck sergeants are new sergeants. And we were trying to, and she was trying to really get officers in trouble. She felt like it was her job to hem people up. It was her job to catch people screwing up, making mistakes, and getting them into trouble and getting them under investigation. Well, this really was getting under everybody's skin because she was constant. We were all knew she was doing this. She was constantly trying to trip up people. I don't think it's good to trick bag people. I understand you have to test the security systems and make sure that people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. But she knew good and well that I always was pretty much by policy and I always did my job. So for her to do that really irritated me. But anyway, so I was working in the Sally Port. The Sally Port is where vehicles come and go. This was the South Sally Port. So there was a lot of traffic, a lot of work crews coming in and out of that Sally Port, staff coming in and out of that, medical coming in and out of there, because medical is in the middle there, and they would come through the Sally Port. So I would, you were supposed to, by policy, check under the vehicles, check inside the vehicles, check IDs. You're supposed to know who's there and who's not there, and are they allowed to come in? Are they allowed to come out? That is what ingress means. So she decided that she was going to pull a trick. So she hid under the back seat of a 15-passenger van. She was on the ground. All right, these vans are dirty. They're really nasty. So she decided to get underneath it on the floor. She was kind of a shorter lady. She got underneath it and came through the Sally Port. The officer that was driving knew about it. They were buddies, so he didn't say anything or give me a wink and let me know. It didn't matter. I didn't need a wink to let me know she's back there. You know why? Because I always did my searches. I didn't want to be the one somebody escaped on. You know what I mean? So I'm looking and I'm checking and I lean under and I'm checking under the seats and checking open the back door, open the side door, check his ID. And I see someone under the seat on the floorboard of the van. So what do? I pulled out my pepper spray and sprayed her right in the face. Now, was that the right thing to do? Some people would say no, but I think it was, because who knows what she's really up to? Why would you be hiding under the seat in a 15-passenger van? You shouldn't be doing that, right? That didn't make no sense to me. Maybe she was up to something. Maybe she was trying to smuggle in a maid out behind her. I don't know. And honestly, I was so shocked when I seen her. I didn't even account in my mind that who it was. It didn't matter to me. My instinct was to pull out my pepper spray and spray the crap out of her, because I don't know, she could have been an inmate trying to escape. She kind of had her had her arm up or something, so I couldn't see her whole face. She was like this, on the floorboard. So her eyes were exposed. So I was able to spray her in the face, and she was screaming and yelling. And then she comes up out of that van and she's cussing me out left and right. And she is so ticked off. And I was like, oh shit. What did I just do? What the duck is going on? Like, why is she even under the seat? So I was like, what are you doing? What are you under the seat? Then guess what she decides to do? She said she's going to try and put me under investigation for pepper spraying her because she was my supervisor. Guess what? I didn't get in trouble. I didn't, because I did what I was supposed to be doing. So she got out her ID and showed me her ID, and she left, and she was mad. The officer was laughing in the driver's seat, and of course I called an ICS. So I called an incident command system and said that there was a officer in uniform suspiciously hiding under the seat in a 15-passenger van trying to leave the Sally Port. I need a response. Everybody shows up and everybody's laughing. This lady is got pepper sprayed. She's tearing, snot is running out of her nose, and she's ticked off, and she's cussing and carrying on. And then everyone else is just laughing. We're all laughing our ass off. Honestly, looking back at it now, it was hilarious. Like, you know, especially a supervisor that is super hard-nosed, like, you know, super cop and too rigid and really makes other staff uncomfortable all the time. Like, it felt good, right? So, yeah, anyway, Lieutenant O'Brien, that was funny. That was hilarious. Thank you for the entertainment. I'm using her name because she has passed away, so she's no longer here. But anyway, yeah. So that was what happened, and that's what happens when you do stupid stuff. All right, stupid things happen to you. Don't try to get over on me. You might get pepper sprayed if you're trying to sneak out on my, you know, egress like that. That's crazy. Usually they just like try to show you the back of their ID, or they have a different ID, or they try to tell you I don't have my ID, and then stuff like that. You know what I mean? But hiding under the seat in a 15-passenger van, that is really taking it to a whole nother level, don't you think? So anyway, friendly fire, that's what happens, and that's what you get. And I didn't get in trouble for it because they basically felt like, well, she's kind of right. So if you like these stories, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please comment and ask questions if you have any questions. Thank you.